Thanks so much for tuning in to watch this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new punk rock videos every week and tap the bell to get notified when new videos drop. My name is Erin Micklow and I'm here with Jonny Wah Wah at Rebellion. How are you?
Fine. Sorry, you have to get used to this. I have a big fan base in England, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to branch out to the rest of the world, but it's just in England, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing fine. For Sunday, I'm feeling amazingly good, actually, to be honest.
Yeah. So I saw you just hosted the magic show, Rat Boys Magic Show.
Yes.
So how did that come about? You do that every year, and they've had a show every day.
Well, basically, what we did is, you know, the acoustic bar is like a place to sit down and people to chill out and stuff, you know. And some people, you know, they don't want to come. Some people, we put bands on straight away at 12:30. You know, bang, it goes in there, and people want to go mental. But some people want to come in. Let's just get into it again the night before. So we thought we have punk rock. We have the punk rock bingo with Max Splodge, you know, from Splodge Nessa Bounds, and then we have Rat Boy does his magic show. Then we have Boggy Foreman doing ukulele songs, you know, punk songs on a ukulele, and it just gets people into the mood. It gets them in a great mood with a bit of spirit and a bit of strength to get them entice them into the rest of the day, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a good idea, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, and like everybody seemed to be laughing because it's obviously not a legitimate magic show. It's more of a comedic thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not legitimate. No, not at all. But it is to just make people laugh and feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I mean, it's silly.
Yeah. Well, in the Great Magicians, but I mean, there's a famous magician from England called Tommy Cooper.
Okay.
And he was renowned for getting his tricks wrong, but making it funny. He's actually a very clever guy, and he's like Rat Boy. He's very clever as well. When he's getting his tricks wrong, he's actually getting them right because he's getting them wrong on purpose, if you know what I mean. Take your photos now. Now we go in the wardrobe. You've all seen she's going in the wardrobe. You've all seen that, yeah. Have you got a little mantra of your own, like you can say, yeah? Come on. Magic. Right. Do the taps on the wall. Do the taps on the wall. The magic has happened and she will disappear. Are we ready? Should we turn around first, yeah? No secret compartment. No back entrance. Start the stage here. Right. Everyone can see, yeah? Is she going to be there? Are you nervous? Do you think she's going to be there or not? We're soon to be. After 3. 1, 2, 3! She's not there, it's fucking magic, isn't it?
We met last year through social media, actually, because you run all the Rebellion social media pages. You run the Rebellion at the Edge Facebook page, and then you run the Rebellion Instagram.
Yes.
So how is that running those, and how did that kind of start for you? How did you get delegated that job?
Well, basically, I mean, I got involved with Rebellion a long time. It started in 1996 when it's called Holidays in the Sun.
Yeah.
And it was actually here, the Winter Gardens. Yeah. I came there as just a fan, you know. Suddenly, you know, punk was sort of dying out in England, you know. Then Rancid came along. The Americans sort of basically picked it up, not reinvented it, but picked it up again.
Yeah.
We said, fucking hell. And we all started thinking, grunge had died off after Kurt died, you know, God rest him. You know, we loved all that. That was just an extension of punk. Then suddenly the punk was come back. Rancid came back with Mohicans. So all these English people said, fucking hell, let's get a punk band together. And then Darren Russell, the guy who runs the show, and Jenny, his wife at the time, they said, let's get a fucking punk festival to go. I was like, oh, no one will come to it. So I suddenly saw this flyer with all these bands like Crongen, The Damned, The Buzzcocks. So I thought, let's go to that. So me and my friends, we went to that, yeah? And basically I kept coming for a couple of years, and I joined another band called Global, and we got invited to play in 2002, yeah?
Yeah.
And I have to admit, the true story was I turned up with one year with a bunch of ecstasy pills, yeah? And I gave them to Darren Russell, the owner, and he popped one in and went, fuck me, I haven't fucking drugs like this since 1999. And I was basically, that gets you in. You either drink with him or you have a good time with him, and basically you're in. And he goes, do you fancy running the acoustic stage on Sunday because some guys are going to turn up? I went, yeah, okay. So I just turned up and did the acoustic stage one day. The next year he said, well, do you fancy doing it for the whole weekend? Okay, no worries. And then the next year he goes, do you fancy doing this? And suddenly before I know it, I'm booking bands, and they come up with this idea of the new band stage, the introducing stage.
Yeah.
And they said, do you want to find out about this? Yeah, well, I know there's so many young bands coming up here. We need to get them involved, you know? We don't want it to be a retro festival. We want it to be like all-inclusive and see what's going on. Because punk should evolve, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
It should carry on evolving forever and ever and ever. So that's basically how I've got involved. And suddenly I've ended up being Jonny Wah Wah, the face of rebellion.
Diversity here at this festival. I mean, there's literally something for everybody here. I mean, there's all different kinds of bands. There's people from all over the world here that come in.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a cool festival. Like you said, it's not just, oh, these are the bands that we think are the most punk. I mean, there's like 250 bands that play this weekend.
That's crazy.
It's a lot. It's a lot to see. So how did the introduction stage get started? I know that the introducing stage, at first, it was just like a one-day thing, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like obviously all weekend, and it's the place for kind of those newer up-and-coming bands to really get a chance to play this festival, right?
Exactly. I mean, the first time they said, do you want to do it? It was literally 3 months before the festival. I can't remember. I think it was 2011 or 2010, something, I can't remember. But anyway, and they said, look, can you find 12 bands to play on it? We got this new band stage, yeah? We were like scratching around, trying to phoning people, you know, I mean, people pulled out, and then we got it round. We put it out to the world, literally the world. I mean, we've had bands from everywhere around the globe, and now we're inundated. There's more bands around than ever.
Yeah.
Because the great thing about the internet is made it easier to get a band together and be a band. It's made it a lot easier for a lot of crap bands to get, and just so you know, we've got to be honest, yeah. So it's kind of difficult. So one of the enigmas about doing the new band stage is, you know, you get some lovely people and they give you a CD and then you get home and go, oh my God, that's awful. But you don't want to say anything, you know what I mean? But no, and I'm 90% of the time there's some amazing music out there.
Yeah.
There's so much creativity and it's so easy to do. You can literally make a fucking album in your bedroom now, can't you?
Yeah.
You know, and get it onto a CD and chuck it out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing. Punk. I think punk will always go on. Yeah. And the great thing about punk is the fact is that everyone always says that thing. What is punk? There's no. It's a question that cannot be answered because what punk is your punk.
Yeah.
Your punk is your punk. My punk is my punk. Your punk is your punk, and everyone's punk is their own punk, and that's it. That's the only answer to that question.
Yeah.
Full stop. So yeah, we try and be inclusive, try to get as many genres, as many different adaptations of it as possible, and hopefully we chuck them all together, and we see what happens.
Yeah, and you guys are also really, really good to a lot of these bands where they'll come in and they'll play the introducing stage, and then the following year they'll kind of get upgraded to one of the larger stages.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we want to do. That's what we do. It's an introducing stage, but it isn't an introducing stage and then, come on, we'll introduce you and then fuck off, we'll never see you again. It's, come on, if you do it well, move on a stage, go up there. We know we're not the only festival in the world. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? They're doing other things, but it's really nice when you can put a band from that straight onto the Empress Ballroom, for instance. You know?
Yeah.
We had Dream Nails did that this year. We had the Infirmities. We had there's another band they're going to kill me for getting, but yeah. Oh,
Migrania Social.
Yeah, Migrania Social. The Baby Seals. I mean, yeah, we just give them the chance. And they love it. And also a lot of people just come over, even when you're playing, you're only playing for half an hour. Sometimes it seems like when you get at a festival, you go, oh, build up, then bang, half an hour, it's over. But they get to enjoy the whole festival. And it's a unique thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all under roof, so we don't have to worry about the British weather, which is unpredictable.
But it's hot as hot. It's hot this year.
I know, it backfires on you a little bit, but it's great that you can walk around here. You know, when you've got 7 stages, I mean, I can still get people going, I've been coming here for 10 years and I just realised there was another room here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or there's a punk art stage upstairs, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
There's a lot to see. Saw that you played in the deck chairs this weekend. That was a band that played the pavilion stage, and you were drumming. Are you a drummer full time in that band, or are you just filling in?
No, I am. Well, I am drumming for them full time. Yeah, but I've never actually let me whether I'm in the band or not. They just asked me to help out once in about 1992. Yeah, because they're all 10 years older than me. Yeah, you know what I mean? So. And I was like, I'll just help out. And they've never actually told me I'm officially in the band, but I just keep turning up and playing the gigs, really.
They're really funny, though. The deck chairs were hilarious.
Oh,
they're kind of like a joke punk band.
Yeah, they used to call it punk pathetic, didn't they, in the old days? You know, it was like comedy bands, you know? Because, you know, there's a lot of political stuff around, so it's good to have a couple of funny bands, you know what I mean? As long as you don't go too far with other stuff for that,
Yeah.
Well, I was singing another band called On Trial UK. And that's like an indie punk band. And you know what I mean by indie, like 90s indie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Husker Du influenced, you know, that sort of thing, you know, Sonic Youth, that sort of thing, you know. Again, going back, so many divisions about punk or derisions about punk, you know what I mean? It's just wonderful. But it's just great to say that word, punk. It should be a word that puts everyone together, you know? You know, there's no, you know, I'm a punk. You should be proud to say, I am a punk.
Yeah.
I feel good because it means I can walk up to you and hug you. You know what I mean? Let's do it now. Yeah. Yeah, and I can walk up to people. I could go, you know, you walk down here, you don't know anyone, but you're just walking down the street at Blackpool, and you just go, all right, mate, it's going, and it's just like, yes, that's it. Don't need to say any more words, do you? You know what I mean? It's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
It is nice. It brings us together, and everybody's so friendly here. So
yeah, exactly. We always do the Punks for Peace thing just outside the Church Street entrance on a Sunday, you know?
Yeah.
And basically, it's a statement to everyone who doesn't know anything about punk, because a lot of people who read newspapers, you know, newspapers are wankers, they're just headlines, yeah? They still think punks are going to be like, oh, there's punk rockers, they're going to be running around going, spitting at you, you know what I mean? And we go, actually, we just believe in peace.
Yeah.
We're really hippies, really, aren't we? But we just can't say that, you know what I mean?
Well, so you do that every Sunday morning, the Punks for Peace, and it's kind of like, can you talk more about what this is? I know you bring beers to motivate people to show up.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we do that. Yeah,
you bring beers for everybody, and everybody goes out in the square there by the church.
Yes.
And so what is it exactly like?
It's just a statement saying we're here and we're punks. We are just love peace. We want everyone to love it. I mean, this is like a mecca to us, like, you know. So why would you cause any trouble in a place where you're gonna have a good time? You know what I mean? You're an idiot. If you cause trouble, you're gonna get thrown out. So you'll miss out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? That's basically it. So and say to the world, we're approachable. You know, come and talk to us. You know, because they still see us as an alien life form somewhere, don't they? You know what I mean?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, but I think it's getting across. I think. Well, they have all sorts of people here at the Winter Gardens. Yeah, they have the darts here. They have the Young Farmers Association. Yeah.
Okay.
They have all these people, and they say, "Oh, they're a nightmare." He said, "Please, if the punks could come every weekend, we have no trouble. Yeah, everyone drinks more beer than anybody.
Yeah.
We make loads of money." And everyone's friendly, everyone's courteous, everyone's looking after the staff and everything. And they go, please come every weekend. They'd love it.
It's kind of a funny thing because actually with this festival, unlike festivals in America, you can go in and out freely. In America, once you're in, you're in. And so it's kind of funny. You'll see everybody will go in and out because they're hot or they want to break. And they're just all punks sitting out in the street, in the square out there, drinking and eating and hanging out.
Well, they relax the rules. Even the police, they say, right, that street drinking in England's banned now, yeah?
Oh,
and
is
it's been banned in America for a while, yeah? But what they've done years ago, they realised we have to relax the laws here, yeah? So let us drink there. Because it's like being a true anarchist, isn't it? Yeah, you got more rules inside yourself being an anarchist. You just don't want anyone telling you to do it.
Yeah.
And the police say, look, they drink outside, they put their bottles away, they put them all in the bin, everyone drinks and mucks about, we get no trouble, no one's fighting each other, so we let them get on with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, my cage, I've got to get back in, someone's getting my cage, I've got to get back in it in a minute, you know what I mean? They put me back in it for an hour until I calm down. Yeah, anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it is a really cool festival, and I think it's just awesome, like the community here, and you walk down the street and everyone's like, ah, and everyone's just having so much fun, and you meet all these people from all over the world. So.
Well, you found so much love here, haven't you? You found so much love here. I mean, everyone loves you, respects you, and you know,
not everyone, but the majority.
Yeah,
the majority.
Okay, but most of them, yeah. I get that as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. You see me dressed up as a woman the other day.
Yeah.
I got a lot more attention on that. So. we can clip to a photo of that. Yeah, I mean. That'd be great,
okay.
Just push it out. Like, oh, sorry. Anyway.
No, we're good. I'm gonna close this because Pizza Tramp's going on soon.
Yes, we've got to see Pizza Tramp, best fucking punk band from Wales. There aren't many, but yeah, they're the best one.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time today. I love you.
Oh, no, it's great to see you. I'm Jonny Wah Wah from Aurelian Festival, Ontario, UK, and the Deck Chairs, and you are watching Last Rockers TV.